the layup, baby. Let's go.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. What's the most important thing, Clark, a player has to focus on when it's this early in the season?
Well, I think one is making sure you're in really good shape, and then getting comfortable with your teammates is another element, and getting your chemistry and timing back. Those are probably the most important things.
Back to Morant. MP left side. Sinks the three-pointer.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Allen passes to Garland. And that one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
A nice shot by MP. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Allen, a screen on Edwards. Here's Randolph.
That's rock-solid defense right there. Jokic bodied him up and then affected the trajectory of the shot.
MP, no good. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Randolph with the basket on the assist by Garland.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
MP against Garland. MP passes to Jokic. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Pass to Randall. Up top, Garland. Allen trying to break free. And the rejection by MP. Mobley misses.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Lindsay. That shot missing. And Cleveland the other way now. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win. And that ultimately is all that matters.
One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense.
Carl Anthony Towns. His first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Cleveland.
It's his first trip to the line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Allen with it. He's picked up by Morant. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Murray against Morant. Murray kicks to Garland. Shot clock at 6. The step back jumper is good. Garland's got 8 points.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
MP passes to Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for MP. kicks to Towns. The drive by MP. Outside Edwards. Drills the three-pointer.
Anthony Edwards.
And that'll tie this game up.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
MP against Garland. Outside Randolph. And it's MP with the rebound. And so MP will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Garland looking it over. And the rejection by Towns.
Aggressive defense from Towns there, staying all over the shot and getting a clean block.
Here's Lindsay, back to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Baseline try, and it's off the back rim, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland dishes to Randolph. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Murray left side. High post Allen. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
MP passes to Jokic. And here's MP for 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Cavaliers timeout. Fans, your powerhouse dance.
Deciding to change it up.
All right, fans. That was
The Cavaliers shooting the ball at a 46% clip to start this game out. Pass to Mobley. Bogdanovic, guarded by Morant, and out of bounds is the Timberwolves.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jordan's checked in, and here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And the pass to Lindsay. Here's Balmore. Back to MP. Drives to the hoop.
Cavaliers foul. That's his first personal
And the
foul.
scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Passes to Jordan. Pass to Cortez. Bogdanovic, covered by MP. And Jordan gets it to go.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
And MP throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Oladipo misses. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 17-6 run. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Oladipo. D right on him. Misses from close range. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Lindsay. And MP throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on. Here's Oladipo. Rebounded by Balmoro. You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And MP throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Down low, here's Cortez. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Oh, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
Here's Lindsay, and the dunk by MP.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Over to the left wing. Buries it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Balmoro. The drive by MP. McDaniels passes to Lindsay. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
MP right side. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 27 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Oladipo, the pass to Jordan. 5 to shoot. And Oladipo kicks to Nance. Shoots over McDaniel. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
The pass to Cortez. Now here's Oladipo. Beyond the arc. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Back to MP. The dish to McDaniels. The 3 from MP. And that shot was up in time.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Fans, your Powerhouse Dance Team.
They're shooting everything, dropping in for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
On the court for Minnesota, they've got MP. And it's Balmoro in at the 2. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead.
Leandro Balmoro. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Timberwolves substitution.
The 3 from MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 30.
And let's see, guys, if that's another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Garland kicks to Randolph. Back to Garland. Randolph looking around. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Garland.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
MP's shot is good.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Allen finds Garland. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good with the triple. Got loose and stolen by MP. And MP throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here's Mobley. Guarded closely. Clock is at 3. From deep three-point range. Ball's knocked loose.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Garland. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And he gets it to go. MP's got 40 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
There's Garland, and then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the game.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for Cleveland. Shooting. 1.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after.
Timberwolves foul. That's his third personal foul, 14 foul. At the line for Cleveland. Victor Oladipo.
You think about it, Kevin, this guy notched a 42-inch vertical at the draft combine. He's a really outstanding all-around athlete, a bit like Russell Westbrook in that regard, and he's got an aggressive streak in him as well.
Jordan, he's checked in for Cleveland. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Oladipo. And here's MP for 3.
2 minutes.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 14. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Nance, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Lindsay. That's tipped. Nance outside to the paint. The kick out to Oladipo. Up and in on the layup. Oladipo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
MP with it. And the dunk by MP.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
And here's MP for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. It's Oladipo on the wing. Edwards defending. Pass to Murray. Takes a 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, I tell you what, that's a sight for sore eyes to see Murray connecting from distance, because when he's doing that, it really opens things up for him, because we know he can get to the basket.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. MP passes to Vanderbilt. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lindsay. Misses off the left iron. Here is Nance. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first half.
Your Cavaliers, 63. The Timberwolves, 72.
He left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Garland is out there with Murray, and it's Randolph in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Now here's Morant. A 3 from MP. Good. That's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. There's Garland, and again it's Cleveland.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The drive by MP, and the dunk by MP.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then. Having issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
And both free throws good for MP. And the Cavaliers with possession here. 15-point game. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks was phenomenal. He dropped in 55 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Here's Lindsay, and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Murray surveying the D to the middle, and Mobley throws it down.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
And the basket by MP.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
MP kicks to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. The drive by MP. Garland with the defensive effort. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Down by 12. Pass to Mobley. They get a hand on it. MP with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. He feeds it to Edwards. And the foul called on MP. That will be the foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. And the Cavaliers call time here.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
But who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Come on and get loud.
You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult But in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal
That's his first personal foul.
as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And both free throws good for MP. The Cavaliers trail by 14. A wide open look here for Oladipo. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. He kicks to Mobley. There's the pass to Cortez. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And here's MP for 3. And Oladipo pulls it down. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the foul called on MP.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Here's Lindsay. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Nance a screen on Morant. Into the lane. Oladipo for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A nice shot by MP.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Oladipo outside. No good. Shot missing.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Oladipo against MP. To halt the run. He's off on that one. And Minnesota now the other way. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Right at the free throw line. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Checked in for the Cavaliers.
Fans,
Vanderbilt's checked in for Minnesota.
Dance team.
Now Oladipo, 6 points for him. Passes it to Cortez. Clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Nba2k, guarded by Morant. It's good. Timberwolves leading by 22. Here's Lindsay driving in.
Cannot take Oladipo's athleticism lightly. One of the very best in the league as a 2-guard at blocking shots.
With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Oladipo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Lindsay. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Oladipo. He's got 8. Here's Nba2k. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
With the assist.
Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. Morant passes to Lindsay. Oh, good on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Pass to Oladipo. Over MP. And that one goes long.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Shot from 12. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to MP. No good on the three. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. MP against Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, Victor Oladipo, an explosive athlete, and is dangerous above the rim.
Morant finds MP. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Morant outside. Back to MP. Just 4 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. He had a nice open look right there.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The pass to Oladipo. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. Oladipo's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Fires from 14. MP, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Nance dishes to Oladipo. .32 seconds left to play in the third. Morant passes to Lindsay. From downtown, it's rebounded by Cleveland. Jordan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oladipo with the ball. Back to Nance. Morant with the steal. And here at the end.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Fans, your powerhouse dance team.
Fourth quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Towns is out there with Jokic. Then there's Edwards. Then it's MP. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Floats one. Murray, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Another bucket. Wow.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on third place all-time in scoring.
And his scoring tonight has dropped him into the conversation with some of the all-time greats. I'm talking about names like Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant. Simply amazing what we've seen here. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Lindsay, and a lot of contact on that one. So
Evan Mobley. That's his second.
look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Tipped away. Garland against MP. Garland, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that.
And good, he hits it again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
Here's Lindsay. And foul on the shot.
That's his third personal foul. Second team
And he's
foul.
been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Mobley the pass to Murray. Unloads. That misses off the backboard. Timberwolves leading by 23. And a wide open and again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Bounce pass from Garland. Shot clock at 5. Mobley. And he banks in the layup.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but
Jarrett Allen. That's his first personal foul.
saying respect the game and then respect us as human beings as well.
And Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
Here's Bembry. Jokic defending. And it's Allen with the jam.
Boy, nice mobility from the 5. Allen is very active offensively.
Morant passes to Lindsay. And there's the drive. And MP throws it down.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Outside Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Passes it to Lindsay. The 3. Good. Another from 3.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now dragged alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, they have to go for the top spot, right? Pass to MP. Good, he hits again. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Here's Garland with the drive. Banked in off the glass. Garland's got 40 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it. Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
He's feeling it. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 42 points for Darius Garland.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Morant finds MP. Here he goes. And oh boy, a lot of contact.
That's his second
Shoot
personal
2.
foul.
It's on Jared Allen. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
MP with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. The drive by MP. They get it again. It's blocked. Garland against Morant. Here's Randolph. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
MP, good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
There's Garland. And a miss there on the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Pass to Mobley. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
The slam dunk by Garland.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic
That's his 4th personal foul.
in this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
2
Free
shots.
throw good, MP. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Garland. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Towns is checked in. And both free throws good for MP. So Oladipo will bring it up for Cleveland. Outside Randolph. Kicks it to Mobley. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary.
It's time for T-shirts. Fans, your powerhouse dance team.
Minnesota leading by 23. MP right side. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
To the inside, it's stolen by Edwards. Here's Lindsay. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
John Morant.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And the foul called on MP. That's it for him.
That's the end of the game. Thank you to everyone for coming out and supporting your teams. Please, get home safely.
All right, y'all, how we doing today? Frank, what do you got for me?
Hey, a performance for the ages. Now, how do you top something like this?
I do it again.
So you break this record again?
I mean, why not? I'm young, and look what I just did. You're going to sit there after watching what I just did and doubt me?
Well, Kobe Bryant's career high was 81, and his next best was 65 in his entire career. Now, even the all-time greats don't have nights like this twice in their lives.
Maybe they do now. Everything's impossible until it happens, so why not? I'm telling you I got more than this in me, so you can doubt me if you want, but you asked me and I answered, and that's just what it is.
So now tell me, at what point did you guys decide to go after the record as a team? I mean, obviously, in order to get this record, you had to go away from passing to the open man and focus more on getting your shots.
That's a good question, Frank. Because normally I wouldn't be shooting every single time down the court, but at the half, everyone could sense something special might be happening, and we kind of decided as a group we just go keep feeding me unless the league got cut into too much. So I just got to thank my teammates and my coaches a million times, man. Even an individual accomplishment like this, you don't do that in a 5-on-5 game without everybody being on the same page. We got an amazing group of guys here, and I love them to death, and I'm going to remember this night for the rest of my life.
Yeah, and so will those basketball fans everywhere.
Thank you, Frank.
Congrats there.
All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you.